Hello everybody, my name is FireClaymore and welcome back to Minecraft. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing off the MineWars resource pack. It is a Star Wars stream resource pack by Coolio. I have kind of made it an adventure map concept using this texture pack to make a Jedi Knight, Jango Fett, a Sith Lord, a clone trooper, and a rebel fighter all in vanilla Minecraft. And now around me you can see I've got a couple of cows on floating platforms. They will be our test subjects for the night. So this is the Jedi Knight in their Jedi robes and such, and there's the lightsaber, of course. And then right here you can see I have a force pull ability. Now just standing here in the middle of the platform, I can use this force pull ability, and all those cows, as you could clearly see, were pulled to me. So just murder the bastards, knock them off cliffs. Alright, there we go. And that is the Jedi's power, is that they have the ability of force pull, and that was their armor, along with the lightsaber, of course. Then Jango Fett has Jango's blaster, and Jango Fett, being the badass that he is, has the most powerful armor. As you can see, he's pretty sexy. Got Jango's blaster, which is an infinity, so basically a single bullet would be an indefinite amount. And he's also got a jetpack, which, as you can see, with it you can fly very, very high, because, you know, jetpacks and such. So that's how Jango Fett worked. Let me just there we go. Next up is the Sith Lord. The Sith Lord has a sort of two lightsabers. One of them is just there for an ability. As you can see, I am in Sith clothing, and I have a Sith lightsaber, a red lightsaber, as you can see. And this is a force push saber. The Jedi has force pull, the Sith has force push. So as you can see, I can swing at these cows with my force push saber, and it will throw them pretty much off the map. And I think the Sith looks really cool. If you had a very dark skin, you could look just like Emperor Palpatine from the Star Wars series. So if it hasn't already been made obvious, the first three classes, the Jedi, Jango, and the Sith Lord, aren't really survival friendly, but the clone trooper and the rebel fighter should be. So the clones are clones. They're before they turn into stormtroopers. As you can see, they have a power blaster, power 1 blaster, and they also have grenades. So if I spawn another poor defenseless space cow over there, as you can see, my grenade knocked it right off a cliff, and just did a lot of damage to him. And of course, being in creative mode while demonstrating this, I could obviously just spam them. And something that I think is really cool is the skeleton is basically a stormtrooper. So you can be a stormtrooper, a clone trooper, too, but then if you get a pumpkin, you can go even further cool. As you can see, it basically looks like a high-def style, and just the way that it clouds up your view, because it looks just really cool, in my opinion. So that is obviously the clone trooper / stormtrooper, whatever you really want to think, depending on how I showed with the skeleton skull and the pumpkin. And then finally, the rebel fighter has a fire blaster, elixirs, and rebel gear. So I gave them the fire blaster and the elixir, which is just an instant health potion, because I legitimately had no idea what else to give them. Since this is sort of a texture pack show-off, I wanted to show all the 5 of the different types of armor, and you couldn't really do that without showing off the rebels. So those are the 5 character classes, whatever you want to call them. And now for the redstone behind all of them. It isn't necessarily that complicated. Since I'm in a snapshot, obviously, things were a bit buggy, so I had to fancy out the redstone a little. for Jango Fett's potion, that was the command that I used to get his jetpack potion, and then this was the force pull potion command. And then force pull is really the big one that I made. I am very proud of this design because I think it's really cool. Basically, it will try and take haste from you, as the Jedi force pull potion was really just a haste potion for 1 second. The command block would clear it, and then this comparator would turn on. And the reason I have this block here, then the command block, and then a repeater in the other command block is because that if I had this command block here and this command block here, for some reason they just didn't work. I don't know why, it's just a bug. But this would teleport the closest minecart command block, i.e. this one, to the player, as this one would teleport 2 blocks down. So basically, anywhere on this platform that I would have used the force pull, it would have worked. And then the command block minecart obviously will teleport any entity that is not a command block minecart and a 20 block radius to the player, which at the time were those cows. After 1 quick second, it will teleport the minecart command block back to its original spot. And that's really it with all the redstone and stuff. I could have definitely gone into a lot more detail. I could have attempted to make force lightning, even though that probably isn't easy. Just going over everything, these are all of the blocks. As you can see, not a lot of them are changed. There's things like soul sand that look just freaking amazing. So that's all the regular blocks. Then there's decoration blocks. Some of the other mobs, zombies are Tuskens, creepers are like robot things. Here's all the redstone stuff, transportation. Nothing changes in the music disc, so these in the miscellaneous. Food, the only thing that really changed was mushroom stew and cake. These are all the tools. I think that is really cool that the pickaxes look like little drills, and that the flint and steel looks like a little taser. I just think that's pretty cool looking. The fishing rod, it's kind of weird. It's like a stick that lights up red when you use it. Shovels are kind of funny looking. As for all of these are what arrows look like. The bow is obviously the gun. Wooden swords are the one sword that they kind of had to scrap in. It looks like a little wooden lightsaber. Stone swords are green lightsabers. Iron is blue. Golden is red. And diamond is purple. Leather armor was the rebel armor. Chainmail was the Sith. Clones were iron. Jango Fett was diamond. And the Jedi was golden. If you couldn't tell, obviously the things were splash potions, like the abilities and such. I just thought that they looked a lot like little ability bubbles or whatever, so that's how I made the abilities. And here are all of the materials and such. And yeah, and something that I think is really cool is zombie pigmen. Since they have golden swords, and golden swords are Sith things, if you summon a zombie pigman, it basically looks like a little Sith in training, with like the red Steve eyes and stuff. Like if you took the red out, basically Herobrine would have become a Jedi, and nobody wants Herobrine to be a Jedi. So obviously this could work anywhere in a world if you set it up. For the force pull to work, you would just have to put the activator rails with the redstone block under every pretty much place where the player could use the ability. And yeah, I believe that is all for today. So if you could please leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe. It helps out much more than you could possibly think. And yeah, I will see you guys later.